Huh. Thanks, Jay. I guess it was muted. I thought I turned it on. Drawing that land there was actually really good. Because it will allow me to cancel. Play this Arbiter. And I'm going to hold up Path for their upkeep, or if they decide to double block the Alseid here. Well, poop. So I have 47 minutes of get out of here. I have 47 minutes of dead air. All right, so that's a match win. We are currently 1-1 with with LURRUS Death and Taxes. That is unfortunate that my mic was muted for the first round. We played against Green White Humans. It did not go well for us. But thanks to J Mecha for letting me know that my mic was muted. I really need to check that when I go live. All right. So while we are waiting, in case you are just joining us, we are playing the my Penny Dreadful version of Death and Taxes. Our favorite lady is here, Thalia. We're playing with Leonin Arbiter because we have Path to Exile in the format. We're also playing Volatile Faults as our like Ghost Quarter sort of thing. We're playing Alseid and Benevolent Bodyguard as mom proxies. Luminarch Aspirant to make all of our creatures bigger, obviously. This card's really, really good in a low to the ground aggressive deck. We are also playing Bob Fadant himself. This is the wrong version. Come on, Bob. I need Bob. Bob. No. We want Bob. Select that one. Because Bob Maher and greatness at any cost. We are playing the new Novice Inspector from Murders at Markov Manor, which was not this past set, but the set before, which is our Thraben Inspector. We are also playing Thorn of Amethyst. And if you notice, all of our permanents are less than 3 mana because LURRUS is legal in this format. So we are only playing 22 lands. It might need to be 24. I'm not sure. But our sideboard, we're playing 3 Citizens Crowbars, which is a removal spell. It's the artifact and enchantment destruction, but it leaves behind a 1/1 and is recurable by LURRUS. Aethersworn Canonist for the combo decks. Also Lost Legacy for the combo decks. We are the only card that we will maybe play that interferes with the LURRUS plan is Kambal Profiteering Mayor, but it's for the Oops All Lands deck and the tokens deck. If they oops all lands, they just die outright. Token decks will end up doing the doing similar. This will also work for the Warp World deck or the Glimpse of Tomorrow deck. It will also be very good in that deck. We are also playing the Battle of Bywater because most of our creatures are dopey bears. So it won't destroy too many of our creatures depending on how long Luminarch Aspirant has been in play. So that is a quick mid-stream deck tech. Let's see what we have. Let's do a tiny bit of commentary for our intermission in between rounds. Looks like we have another Luminarch Aspirant player playing green, what looks like green-white hardened scales against Boros Legends is what it looks like. Bruce Tarl. Bruce Tarl. That's a new one. We like that. I don't know how I feel about it in this deck, though. But I am very... I do quite enjoy the green-white hardened scales deck. This... what do we got? What do we got? Bot. Hey, bot. Okay. So, Seffi's down a game, which seems roughly about right. I'm waiting for an Ozolith to happen. Because that would just be game over, I suppose. Are we turning things sideways? Is that what's going on? Are we alpha striking? Or just attacking for 3? Looks like just an attack for 3. Are the Javelineers modular? They are. Alright. So we're looking... I think Seffi's looking to find a Arcbound Ravager to start moving these counters. I mean, just piling on the blocks seems pretty reasonable. Or, you know, just a chump. I assume it's shoot the Bruce Tarl. And then trade with the Iron Apprentice and move the counters. And put 3 +1/+1 counters on that Javelineer. And this is hardened scales in a nutshell. For every +1/+1 counter, it's actually 2. Um, so let's see what Pop has in store. There are 2 Barbarian rings, so he drew a Bruce Tarl, so it was an even trade. Oh, a Braid's a pretty good. Didn't want to take 2 points of damage there to remove the Luminar Aspirant. Well, there's a Conclave Mentor. That's yeah, a Braid the Luminarch Ascension seems pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're supposed to just move to combat there. What is Conclave Mentor? That many. So it gains all the counters that all the other creatures gain if they were to gain counters. Got it. Got it. I forgot that card existed. Yep, attacking with the 2/2s seems reasonable because that 2 of those counters turn into 6 counters. So all of that seems pretty good, or it was just attacks for lethal or close to lethal. All right, so flip the Legion's Landing, go up to 3. The hope you find an answer, right? Or you can like block Bruce Tarl, shoot the vampire token, take Mary, and just not worry about the extra damage, right? Or you can just do that and then shoot Mary, take no damage. No, we're on the waiting. Yeah, we're on the waiting. No, come back here. There. Shooting Bruce Tarl. I don't know if that's. Was it just to move the counters? There's an Isamaru. We know there's a Zergo in exile. Oh, hey! Round 3 has started. Let's get going. All right, won the die roll. Alright. Reveal my companion. I mean, this is a hand that includes magic cards. It's probably fine. We have 3 lands, 4 spells. So, Plains, Benevolent Bodyguard, and then black mana. Foulmire Knight. 1/1 with Death Touch. Alright. What are we doing here, opponent? Mono Black Knights. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure the scariest card in this hand is Hakan. there's the Lawnmower Wastes into Call the Bloodline. That's exactly what I expected. I'm gonna take one. Taking one seems pretty reasonable. We're just gonna trade 1 point back and forth for a while. The Bloodline tokens don't fly. They do not. Alright, Volatile Vaults. Let's play this Luminarch Aspirant. That's gonna get a counter. I'm gonna attack for 1. If they want to trade 1 point of damage back and forth, I'm okay with this. Swamp has happened. They're probably going to pitch the Worm Harvest. If I had to guess, nope, pitching Putrid Imp. That's okay. The holding up Nameless Inversion seems real good. Alright, let's play this Caves. Let's play this Novice Inspector. Make a clue token. Yep, that is exactly what I thought was going to happen. I'm going to give it Pro Black. Alright, show me your soul. Oh, we're going to exile this Worm Harvest and feel real good about life. Alright, Luminarch Aspirant. I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on the Novice Inspector so it can block these night tokens and not be scared. I'm going to get in for 2 because it's still Pro Black. I'm going to go ahead and put LURRUS in my hand next turn, I think, and hold up this Isolated Chapel or Clue Token if I draw a land. No, drawing a card with a second Foulmire. Alright. Well, let's, where 6, sir? Let's dismiss. We didn't draw land, but I am going to put LURRUS in my hand. I'm going to play this Novice Inspector. I'm going to make a second clue token. I'm going to put a counter on this Novice Inspector. I'm going to pass the turn. Because next turn I'm going to play LURRUS plus Benevolent Bodyguard. And this is why LURRUS is busted. Because it allows you to play cards out of your graveyard. It's also like a free card that sits in exile. They're just drawing cards. I have a couple of card draws in the bank. I'm wondering what this pile. Why the 1/1s? I mean, I know why. It's Hakan. All right, play this bodyguard out of the graveyard. Let's put a counter on LURRUS. There's a whole bunch of Death Touch over here. We might just path one of those, but so it's Insidious Roots, right? So Insidious Roots is whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, you make a 0/1 plant and then put a 1/1 counter on each plant you control. Order of Midnight. All right. Let's play an Alseid. Let's play a Thorn. And I suppose I can start attacking with the Novice Inspectors. Because if they want to trade one of their... Does that leaves a graveyard? Leaves your graveyard. Yeah, and we have double protection for LURRUS, so I'm not worried about that at all. Pitching Llanowar Wastes seems good. Let's always yield to that. We don't particularly care about the mana generating Vampire Knights. Unless we're going to get Death Clouded, which would suck. That's a Leonin Arbiter. I kind of like that. So I can make sure they... Well, no, they have an Insidious Root, so that doesn't matter. I'm going to hold up this path. We're going to move to combat. We're going to grow... LURRUS, I think. We're going to attack for 4. Chumps. Chump seems pretty good. Let's see what we got. Discards another land. Alright, seems reasonable. Yeah, you're gonna attack me for 2. That's fine. I'm gonna draw a card at the end of turn here. Yep. There's another All Seed and another bodyguard. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, let's put a counter on the Arbiter. Yeah, you know what? We'll just turn everything but the 1/1 sideways. Math is for blockers. Yep, that's fine. Not gonna save the Arbiter. 2 most important cards on this board for me right now are the Luminarch Aspirant and LURRUS. Okay, LURRUS is good to go. Sure. Alright, we'll pass. I still have double protection for LURRUS. They're slowly running out of cards. They discarded Necroblossom Snarl. Land. Discard lands. Thalia. Alright. I mean, you do that. Grow yourself. Attack with everything. There you go. Block, 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 block. Yeah, attack with everything but the 1/1s. Take 2, 4, 6. Go to 1. If they find a Hakan, we'll feel real bad about life. They have no cards in hand, so let's do that. Save LURRUS. Pro black. Save the Aspirant. Pro black. Do that good, fun, happy nonsense. Play another bodyguard and pass the turn. So they're looking for Hakan, because that'd be the only thing that gets them out. Nope, did not find it. Okay, so that's a win. We want Kambal. We can get rid of this Thorn. Soul Search is really good there. We do lose access to LURRUS, so I think I want him in the main deck. Thali is good. It has first strike. Paths are good if they play Hakan. We want Citizen's Crowbar. That is almost necessary. I think we can. No, we don't want to ditch Bob. No, I think Path comes out. I think it's that because we're not really scared of the pile of 1/1s with Thalia having first strike and a bunch of lifelink. You're supposed to be basic planes. I want to ship this hand into a much worse hand. Marginal sevens into unkeepable sixes. It's just magic. I mean, this hand would be fine. We have to draw a white source, but I'm not. All right, this is kind of the best one I saw. I can't mull the 4. We can pitch one of those, and we'll get rid of Leonin Arbiter. All right, so we need to draw a land at some point in the next few draws. We have like 2 turns. Yep, drawn LURRUS right on time. Love it. Love it. I'll take one. Yep. Tap land. I mean, it's still a land. I'll still take it. All right, we can soul search next turn, which I think is the plan. Um, I mean, if they want Dredge, okay. Well, that just made things oh so scarier. Oh, so much scarier. I don't have a remorseful cleric in board. That I'm not sure was the right call. Black, white. Yeah. You're going to discard your hand? Is that what we're doing? Murderous Rider, double Murderous Rider, and Hakan. Done. All right. So that just means we're casting Murderous Riders if you draw lands, which I don't think you're going to be dredging into a land. Nope. Natural draws. This is fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 1/1s. Pithy little 1/1s. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah. Play the super secret sideboard tech. I mean, it's not going to do a whole lot at the current moment, but a 2/4 is pretty good. I'm totally going to trade for this Foulmire Knight with this bodyguard. No, what are we doing? You don't have 6 here. You have 2. Yep. Pitching another troll. Not attacking with the Death Toucher. You'll love to see it. That's a dead card. You can block, correct? Correct. Attack for 1. So they're looking to draw land. Okay. We're looking to draw. We're looking to draw a. I don't know. We're looking to draw something. That's kind of a card. Oh, right. Shambling Vent triggers combo. You'll love it. Attack for 1. Right. Dredge Troll. Okay. I see. Oh, is on the battlefield. You may cast knights. I see. You're going to take 4. Fine. Okay. Move that over. Move to combat. Rar. Sure. Sacrifice that. Pro black. Hey. That's a pretty decent dredge. It's not great, but it's decent. They can cast 1 spell. It's a foul marinate. Okay, so they can cast 2 spells. A Death Toucher and a Nameless Inversion. But that Nameless Inversion isn't going to do much. So we're racing at the moment. But I think I'm the one winning the race. Crowbar. Right, I have a Thalia in play. Just turn all the things sideways again. Turn them all sideways. Yep, that's fine luck. There is a way they can like remove LURRUS if they want. Because I'm forced to do that. It resolved. Oh, they only have 2 mana. Right. Thalia doing work. Right. I forgot Thalia is a magic card. All right. So they play another tap land because they have no cards in their hand, and they drew for turn, which means they're like have to play Murderous Rider in order to not die. Yep. Well, your creatures can't block. So if we can do this. Yep. All right. We win the match there. That's great. All right. Let's head into round 4. Right? Is it round 4? I think it's round 4. I will have to check after this match. But I think it's round 4. Let's go. Close the graveyard. All right. We are on the draw, unfortunately. Our luck just can't hold out. This hand seems reasonable, actually. I'm going to keep it. Basilisk Collar. What sort of hot shenanigans is going on here? Drawing that Novice Inspector was just A+. I see you're a man of culture. I, too, would like non-creature spells to never be cast. Opponent. Opponent. I quite like what's going on here. Let's grow Thalia. and just start bashing. Oh, please tap out. Oh, please tap out. Tap out and let me draw an untap land. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Untap land. Untap land. Untap land. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm actually really not. But I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm. To the Shadow Realm. Oh, up, opponent. Oh, opponent. Basic lands are too good. Green, green, white. Yep. So this is also that's the death and taxes thing. Um, and we got to do all the things. It was really good. Love it. Citizens Crowbar. We don't want Thorn of Amethyst. So, and Soul Search seems kind of medium, but we don't know if they're playing a second color. They don't know we're playing a second color. Let's make sure to reveal this LURRUS. This hand is reasonable. It really wants to draw a black source, but a Thalia, a couple of removal spells seems pretty okay. That's it's not a black source. As long as it's not Thalia, we'll be okay. That's a Thalia. Okay. Drawing the third path. Not really what I wanted. Yeah, I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, I suppose. Remorseful cleric. Okay. Trade. I'm in for a trade. Draw black source. White source is fine. That lets me put LURRUS in my hand. Opponent. Opponent. I don't I don't think this is gonna work out the way you want it to. Oh, you do get to search. Okay. So that was an interaction I wasn't sure of. That was an interaction I was unsure of. But that being said, let's play our own Leonin Arbiter. Hold up path. Oh, thanks, opponent. This this is why I put a basic swamp in here. Mirren Crusader. Well, opponent, I hate to break the news, but I have the third path. That just it feels real bad sometimes. All right. I'm gonna hold off on casting Lurrus until I need to. Oh, well, right now seems really, really need to. Let's, let's draw a card. Neat. Lurrus. Bob Fadant. Mistake. Supposed to play the Novice Inspector and then the Bob Fadant from hand. Second Wrath. Okay. My opponent went super large. Bob Fadant. Novice Inspector. Crowbar. Do you have third Wrath of God? Your own Lurrus in the main deck. Or, well, post board, whatever. No, Giant Killer. Okay. So we're playing very similar builds. All right, Bob, what are we doing? Drawing a Novice Inspector. All right, let's draw a card. What's in your hand, opponent? Wingmare. Sure. Caves. Novice Inspector. All right. I mean, when in doubt, attack with the 2/2. Why? Because it kills Lurrus. So I took the Vryn Wingmare because they already have a Thalia in their hand. And I'm at the point where Thalia doesn't matter. Sort of. A Luminarch Aspirant would just be like A+. Okay. Are you attacking with LURRUS? Because I will block the shit out of it. Block. Draw card. Alright. Alright. Mono white. Hey! Take the backup, LURRUS. You love to see it. Alright. Let's move this over to a Novice Inspector. And we'll attack. Move this to a Novice Inspector. To force them to tap it. Mirren Crusader. Well, shit. Alright, my kingdom for... That's actually a pretty good magic card. I'm okay with that. Attacks. Move this over. Man, 2/3s are busted, chat. Do I sack the bodyguard to give it pro white? No. I mean, please start swinging. Yeah, I'll take 6. A shambling vent would be one a really good. I mean, you know, sometimes you just draw Novice Inspectors. Sometimes you just draw lands. All right, so I attack them for 4. They tap the Novice Inspector. All right. I think we don't block, or we don't attack this turn. Sure. That's fine. I don't particularly care about Lean and Arbiter right now. No, John lands is not what I need. Do I want to pull a land out of the yard? I don't think so. Because I don't think the deck thinning's necessary. I can double block this Thalia and kill it. Attacks with everything. Alright. Block. Block. Blocks. Take 3. Trade my Novice Inspectors for the first strikers. Is it your turn to draw third path? No. Where Fox Bodyguard? Which thing are you? Yeah, sure. Fine. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Okay. Well, less of a chance. How big's the bodyguard? Choo choo. All right, that's fine. Oh, that's pro green? Right. Crap on a cracker. I think we're dead, chat. Oh, and it's pro black, so the shambling vent can't even block. So that gets tapped down. We block. We take 6. Yep. All right. Game 3. I felt real good at the beginning of that game. Debating on whether I want Comball. No. No, they're the mono white version, which may or may not be better. I think I like the card advantage from Bob a little bit better than having 4 copies of LURRUS. I'll keep. This game is going to get weirdly grindy. I want all of the cards in my hand I can have. Yeah, Remorseful Cleric is fine. Start. Oh, right. Thalia is a magic card. Right. Thalia is a magic card. All right. Ugh. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. First, Lurrus. Yeah. Drawing all my lands that come into play tapped are interesting. All right. Sure. Second, Lurrus. Awesome. Whee! And the race is on. Okay. I think we've lost this match. I believe it is over. Yep, Laris is pro white. Yeah, sure. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Yep. Yep. I believe we have lost this match, chat. Yeah, I don't I don't think we can win. Yep. Pro white. Take 5. Oh, take dead. Yep. 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 All right. Into match 5. Let's get it going. Last match of the day. Let's get it going. See what we got on the play. Revealing my companion. One land, a bunch of 2-drops. Nope. Going to 6. This hand is so much better. Gonna bottom this fault because we don't have a. My opponent mulled to 6 too. You love to see it. We don't have an arbiter, and even then, I don't think I would keep it. But we can go bodyguard into Bob. Bob should help us unmulligan. Mana chicken. What are you doing over there, opponent? What do you got? Oath of Liliana Abrupt Decay. So we're going to take the oath and look at all of those pretty lands. We're going to attack for 1. Plays a forest, passes a turn. Holding up Abrupt Decay. Gonna play this Bob Vedant. I'm gonna attack for 1. I would like to draw land. Yeah, no. Pro green because you have a mana chicken. And that's how you counter uncounterable spells. If they have another removal spell, we'll feel real bad about life. No, just Garrick. That's fine. All right, Bob, draw me a land. You drew me a land. To make the Luminarch a 2/2. And we're not going to attack because we're still looking to draw cards. They have all the mana in the world. So they're playing off the top of their deck. Making another 3/3. Seems reasonable. Okay, so it's the rock. No blocks. All right, Bob. Draw me something good. That's good stuff. Let's play another Luminarch Aspirant. go ahead and path Glissa. We know the last card in their hand is a forest, so they can go get a basic swamp if they would like. I'm going to make this a 4/4, swing at Garrick. Yep. They have a million mana, so jumping with the birds is fine. I will take 6 here. I don't particularly mind. Alright, sacking Garrick to make a third beast. It's pretty okay. Did you draw a Garrick? No. Drew a Glimpse the Core. Ramp spells, Rampant Growth are good magic cards. I don't know what the last card in their hand is. Alright, so they're just attacking for 6. That's fine. That's okay. Alright, Bob. What do you got, Bob? Another Bob. Alright. Actually, let's cancel. Let's put this LURRUS in my hand. Now that I think about it. Because then I can start bodyguarding. Make you 3 power, make you 3 power. Past the turn. I'm not going to attack here until... Because this Bob should not kill me. And if I can get LURRUS into play and have a benevolent bodyguard up, I can turn this Alseed into... that's not good. That's not good. All right, start attacking for lifelink. +3/+3 and trample. Ugh. All right, I have a feeling we've died. I have a feeling bad things are on the horizon. We're at 8. And they have the board wipe. Got it. Got it. Okay. So Battle of Bywater is going to be great. Kambal's going to be great. Soul Search, less great. Path, not good. LURRUS, get in here. Click submit. Is this for break even? What is this for? Let's go ahead and refresh. Two and two. This is the bread and butter 3-2 match. Love it. Love it. All right. Down a game in the final match. This hand seems slow, but I'm okay. Not having path makes Leonin Arbiter worse, but that's fine. Let's play this tap land. But we do have a volatile fault, which can be helpful, but I need the third land for Comball. All right, let's go ahead and put that into play for now. And then next turn we can double spell. All of the mana chickens. All right. All right. Untapping lands, untapping lands. Maelstrom Pulse. Well, that was just rude, opponent. White, white, white. All right. Aspirant, make Arbiter bigger. Attack Eric. Am I getting you, Hennied? Uh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm playing a dopey creature deck. Like, oh, into Scavenging Ooze. So I'm like just dead. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Fantastic. Yep. I should have just put Lurrus in my hand. All right. White, one, white. F6. Gonna eat the Luminarch, I assume. Yep. Seems reasonable. Yep. Just gonna eat the creatures in your yard too. Okay. All right. So we get one food token. We have a Dark Confidant versus their one card in hand plus a Garrick. They're just like, draw a banger. Yup. Yup. Into Maelstrom Pulse. All right. Yeah, no. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. So that's it for the league today. Um this deck was fine. We went 2-3. You know, the rock is very um it's very difficult for this low to the ground creature deck to deal with, because they just one for one you, one for one you, one for one you, board wipe you, play a planeswalker. Planeswalker generates infinite value, and I'm over here playing dopey 1/2s that draw a card, or 2/1s that draw a card, or um, we also lost the mirror because they're a little more focused, and they're playing 4 copies of LURRUS instead of trying to um, gain value from having the 8th card in their hand. Um, we also lost round 1 to like not having enough lands, which I feel is incorrect, but I think 22 lands is fine with literally all of our cards costing less than 2, where I'm just kind of like, I want to draw my 4th land or my 3rd land for the battle. So I don't know. Um, but I think we went even on games. I can check here. Yep. Um, 1-2-2-1-2-1-1-2-0-2. So 6-6 in games, which is fine. Um, so, and like some of those could have gone the other way. Um, but other than that, I think that's the deck did what it needed to do. Um, I did find an interesting interaction between Kumbal and Citizens Crowbar. That was sweet. I don't think I want to play Thorn of Amethyst if I play this deck again. Um, I think the mono white version is better. Is just a better version of this deck. I don't think Bob adds too much to it. You can still play like Caves and Isolated Chapel if you want to splash Comball and Lost Legacy in the board, but I don't think you need Lost Legacy so much if you have Canonist in the board. And if you're playing Cabal in the board, you don't really need the... If you're just playing Cabal in the board, you don't need these black sources. You can play Secluded Courtyard. Not Secluded Courtyard. The human tribal land. Because aside from Leonin Arbiters and Alcedes, everything else is a human. You could just play mono white human D&T. But like I said, I think if you swap the Thorns for LURRUS and you just play mono white, that it's probably a better version of the deck. All that being said, that's going to be it for me this week. As for next week, give you just a tiny preview. For like 30 seconds. We're going to play this card. Now, that'll be some fun. But all that being said, that's going to be it for me this week. If you missed any of today's stream, I am profoundly sorry about the 47 minutes of missing audio. But if you missed any of today's stream, you can find it on my YouTube channel. That's in my link tree down below. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. I am live every Thursday on Twitch. You can find that in the description down below or in the link tree on my profile page. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me wherever you find my name. It is Raverat just about anywhere, except on Twitter. Twitter's weird, or X, or whatever. But you can find links to all my socials in my link tree. Go ahead, click those links. Do all the algorithm nonsense. Share me. Show me to new people. We'll have some more fun next week by putting big, dumb, dopey creatures into play. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next week. Have a good one.